Welcome to Six Sigma Black Belt, Course 7, Module 3, Maintenance Controls. Organizations use maintenance programs to keep the process functioning at minimum cost. We can either take a reactive or proactive approach to maintenance. Breakdown maintenance is a situation where machines are given attention when they fail to perform. Preventative maintenance aims to reduce the likelihood of breakdowns through lubrication, cleaning, adjustment, inspection, and servicing of worn parts. Like anything else, there are always trade-offs. Management seeks to find the balance between breakdown and preventative maintenance such that costs are minimized. With no preventative maintenance, repair costs would be highly toxic. We also need to consider the hidden costs associated with lost production and wages, as well as injuries and damage. Ultimately, though, there is a point where preventative maintenance far exceeds its benefits. Much of this is driven by the robustness of the design of the equipment. If we never checked the hydraulics and oil on a forklift and it were to break down, then we would benefit with regard to preventative costs, but we would see very high breakdown costs. On the other hand, overly maintaining the forklift would be excessive preventatively speaking, but we would likely catch or prevent a high dollar repair. The costs associated with our preventative measures outweigh the repair costs. The graph gives a visual of this phenomenon. As the frequency of checks increases, repair costs plummet, but the preventative costs rise. Our total cost helps us find the balance between preventative and repair costs such that we minimize our investment. One way to further our efforts in this regard is through total productive maintenance. TPM places many of the routine elements of the maintenance in the hands of the operator. Major repairs still reside with dedicated maintenance resources. Total productive maintenance rests on some main ideals. First, effectiveness and efficiency and cost reduction. Second, prevention of equipment failures. Third, maintainability of equipment. And finally, 100% engagement of employees in the program. TPM has many organizational and systemic benefits. Its aim is to maximize equipment effectiveness by involving all levels of the organization and directing this energy into a common goal. TPM spans the life of the equipment's use in the organization through empowering operators to assume the daily tasks of routine oversight for the machine. Management can organize and charge small groups to tackle equipment issues in the plant, much like a Kaizen Blitz activity in the name of TPM. The objectives of TPM are zero breakdowns and zero defects. There are many areas that can offset these goals. When equipment fails, we suffer lost time, lower productivity, and quality losses such as scrap. Setups are necessary in any agile operation. Our aim would be to reduce setup times and move as much of the setup process to occur in parallel with equipment operation. We can also time adjustments during scheduled downtimes. We must be mindful of situations that can cause stoppages and slowdowns in the process. This can be due to material flow or gaps in the intended versus actual operating parameters of the equipment. Designing our process for maintainability and availability further promotes the aims of preventative maintenance and ease of maintenance. These ideas will be explored further in Course 8.